My wife is neurodivergent. I am neurotypical. Becca, tell us what it's like as a neurodivergent when plans get changed.
Sorry, there's people walking outside and they're really loud.
Yeah.
Change?
Change of plans. Unexpected changes of
Ooh.
plans.
Well, unexpected plans themselves are very difficult.
Spontaneous plans, thumbs down.
No, I need a good week, and I need all the details. I need to know who's there, who's going to be there. I need to know what time we're meeting, and don't be like, oh, between 3 and 6. Like, no, I need to know when we're meeting. I've got, my whole day is already going to be halted because of this whole thing.
Yes.
Canceling plans isn't as bad as changing them, especially if I just don't want to go.
Right.
But
sometimes people canceling plans is like the most joyous thing.
It can be. But like if I've been planning for it and I've been putting a lot of energy toward planning for it, and I've used a lot of my resources planning for it, like a trip or something that I'm supposed to be taking part in. I don't know why I'm doing that. That's really obnoxious to me because I'm like, I just spent a lot of energy on that, and I need as much energy as I can save.
Right.
For everyday things. But
sure.
when plans get changed, I know we went somewhere one time and there was an additional person coming. I don't know if you remember this.
I remember it very
really
much.
I had a hard time.
I made you very angry.
Yes, well, because you acted like it was no big deal. But for me, it was a big deal. And then I felt like the oddball out because
exactly.
It was really difficult. I didn't.
Yes.
And the whole trip for me was just weird because I had planned for this amount of people for, and I know it sounds dramatic, but it's just.
And in the moment.
I can't do it.
Right. In the moment, that's how that was my impression of how she was acting with that extra person coming on this trip with us. Yeah. I did not understand how she experiences the world in general. I simply thought she was being a little too picky, quote unquote. But now I know, because of what I've learned over time, now I'm like, oh, I see. There's a cognitive cost to agreeing to plans with other people and, kind of organizing and, preparing yourself for what it is planned to happen, what you're planned to do. And when the plans change, it can just be a shutdown moment because you've already spent your cognitive capital.
It can be a meltdown moment too.
A meltdown moment, right. It can be a really tough situation. And then on top of that, if the people involved don't understand you, there's no way you can explain it. So it was a rough time.
You've always been a little more spontaneous.
Certainly.
Anyway, but it's not just changing plans, though, it's changing anything. We're about to go out of town, and that change in setting, even though I've been there 100 times, it's the same house I go to, it's the same city that I go to, but I know it's going to take me a good day to adjust. It's going to take even my digestive system is going to take a while to adjust. My whole body responds differently. I have to make sure I bring my pillows, because if I don't have my pillows with my pillowcases on them, I will not sleep. I can't sleep in hotels. I can't do it.
She literally said before we started filming this, that reminds me, I need to get my pillows.
Yeah, because I can't. It's too different, and I just don't respond well to that. Also, if I use different products, this is my sunscreen. I can't use a different sunscreen. This is my sunscreen.
Yes.
This is the only one that feels right.
How long would it take you to research a new sunscreen?
It took me a long time
to find one. This is the clear winner, okay? Yes. Don't bring that up.
The only problem with this one is that it's not waterproof, so I have to use a different one if we go to the pool or something like that. But this one is my go-to.
It's the go-to.
It's great. But yeah, change is not fun. I don't like change. Now, obviously, if it's something that I have to deal with, I'm going to deal with it.
Yeah,
but
you're going to
I'm going to need time to recover from that.
That's right.
And I'm probably going to be moody. I'm going to try my best to be a nice, individual.
And what if there is a change in plans, but there's enough of an advance notice? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Is that helpful at all?
It is. I mean, I need to know ahead of time. I need to know, like, oh, okay, well then I can make room for that in my head. But if it's like last minute, if it's like, oh, by the way, same day kind of deal, it's like, I'm just not gonna go.
Just not gonna go.
I'm not feeling great. I'm not feeling great.
All of a sudden, I have the not want to goes.
Yeah. Or like change in time when someone's like, we're gonna go at 12, but then like, actually I'm running late. Let's do it at like 1, and I'm like, so I'm just gonna sit
maniac.
here and I'm gonna wait and do nothing until then.
That's right.
Because we were supposed to go at 12. Like,
Love you.
love you too.